What's good, what's happening? It's the Oracles One Way with Lolli Native, isikhoko zasenyanga nekrand bafethu. It wasn't even an official single. I think it's under band. I did a remake for under band. Ka Bricks Mapricado. It's a big quite a song. But as a rapper, it spoke to me somehow, the hook, like sagging pants and showing underpants, yeah, boy. And I was like, this song, this is how I would have approached it. And I just did the way I would have approached it. We sampled the underband beat, hence I didn't want to go away from the word underband, but I was talking about how people look down on us as rappers for sagging our pants. I'm a bit older now. I don't sag my pants anymore, but sagging is part of the hip hop culture. I think for me, yeah, that's the standout. That's the one most people got to know me for.
Yeah.
I'm Music Foundation, man. I grew up in Shipping, and when you grow up in the Shipping, you take in all the sounds. You can't go away from music, because besides alcohol, to run the Shipping, you need the sound, you need music, and I quickly understood music, and I quickly fell in love with different sounds. Yeah. I have a lot of favorite verses, but for different reasons. Uh, I think my favorite verse is from Lo-Fi, from the Khwelas. Yeah, there's a song where it's Lo-Fi featuring Anzo and Lolli Native, because of everything I was going through at the time, and he called me for this for a verse. And I'm someone who writes at the studio, so if I'm not gonna go to the studio, I'm not gonna be home and writing music. I'll probably strategize at home, but I write when it's time to record. So because of everything I was going through, it took me time to go to the studio, you know. But I would listen to the chorus, cause send me the chorus. It's like young in nesikhathi sayo. But I'd be lying if I said I don't feel the pressure, 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 pressure. Name of the song is Pressure. And I was going through exactly that at the time. This is before I started working on my current album, Amandla, and somehow angiphakami ngihambe ngiye studio, but the song is talking to me, and the chorus is awufaka man. And then I go to the studio, and it took me less than 30 minutes to write the verse, and it was easy to write the verse, but I think every time I listened to it, it made me think about my situation and whatever I'm going through, and how am I gonna move from it. So the words just came out, but the song just brought in the feelings, and a lot of people love that verse. When someone starts me, like, yo, you're talking to me, and I'm like, in my heart, I'm like, no, I was talking to myself. I think that's the verse for me. A verse or a hook?
Could be a verse, could be a hook, whatever.
I think it's a hook.
Yeah.
It's a hook. There's this new Maskandi song. Yo, I love that song, man. This guy says, it's called, what's the song called, Kanana? It's called Unikhodima. You know? The whole concept of the song for me is amazing. Because this guy wrote a song saying, Dear God, I really want to make it. So if you're counting people who are going to make it, add me. But do not add me alone. Yabo, nabangane bami ubafake, you know. So I think that song for me right now, Unikhodima, it's a Maskandi song. Yo, it's a special song, man. When you say, like, yo, I really want to make it, I want to make it nabafethu. Yeah, that's the whole thing about the song. That song, I wish I would have wrote that song, because every time I listen to it, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
It's amazing, you know, being on a song with Sjava and Emtee from the point of going to the studio and knowing that, yo, I mean, I'm going in the studio with Sjava, Emtee, and Raf, you know, it's like, yo, I gotta lay something, you know. So the whole moment for me was very special, to dropping the song, to performing the song, knowing the song that, you know. So I feel like my life really changed my life as an artist, you know. And working with Emtee the Hustler and is amazing, man. You know, I think it really made me believe in this music thing. Amandla tour, did Cape Town, Joburg, we were in Orange Farm. Big shout out to all the artists that have been with me through the different shows. We've been to Pretoria as well. Next, we're going to Eastern Cape, you know. And it's been amazing for me, the whole, you know, planning the project or dreaming about, this is how I want to push the project. This is what I want to do for the project. It's been really amazing. Shout out to 38 Talent, my current management. Shout out to my family. The support is amazing. And shout out to just the people who pulled out for me, you know, venue owners, fellow artists, and close friends, you know. So this is exactly how I wanted to push the project. This is what I wanted for the project, and it's so far it's going the way. So, and I can't lie, there's a lot of people who are instrumental, and I say shout out to all those people.
Yeah.
Yo, Ivangeli came at a point where I needed to introduce myself, introduce my sound, when at a time where people maybe know their face, know their name, but don't know the music. You know, I had an amazing time working on it. And yeah, I think I said everything I wanted to say on it. It's not a long project. I don't believe in long projects, you know. I believe sticking to the concept and not just putting songs for the sake of having a lot of songs. So for me, it was very important to tell the story the way I told it, and it's a Nyanga East story from Nyanga, and I'm just telling Nyanga East stories um, from the cover. The cover, I think the cover says everything. Kumnyama, and we just need to go forward, and the music is the only thing that can give us light at the moment. So all the songs came from the heart, from Ivangeli. Amagugu eliliswe ayozala emathuneni, amagugu eliliswe ayozala emathuneni. Amagugu, definitely Amagugu. I never got to shoot the music video for it because I wanted a lot of things for the song, but that's a special song for me because it's true story, and every time I listen to it, it takes me through the story, it's self-explanatory, it's about when you live by the gun, you die by the gun, situation, and just how it affects all of us when unemployment, and the choices we have to make through our situations in life. So definitely I would say Amagugu. So Amandla, from the cover you can see that at least yakhanya kancane, and from maybe let me say from the success of Ivangeli, I realized that you can't do it on your own, and people win because there are people in their lives. I still believe like your biggest blessing as a person, your biggest blessing is the people around you, and through the people around me, I was able to keep going, keep moving, and that's what Amandla is. Amandla bantu abasecangkwakho. Yabo, that's how it came about. So the initial name was Amanda, dedicated to Amanda, but and then there was no but actually. It's just that there are a lot of Amandas, and they are like together, Amandla. So to the name, and yeah, and every song is special. Every Most of the songs dedicated to the people, closest people who actually are there physically, you know. Yeah. 2026 gonna be a lit year, man, for Lolli Native. I think we had a good 2025. Covered some grounds, but a lot can always be done, So anything I didn't manage to do this year, definitely we're trying to take it further next year. Amandla album still out. The tour is not done. We're moving it to 2026. Uh, more music. More music next year. It's been a great year, man. I won't lie. It's been a great year. What else? We're taking the tour further. Um, Definitely thinking of going to Africa with the album. We've been getting a lot of love in countries like Malawi, Zambia, Namibia. So where people want me, that's where I'm going. More music, definitely more visuals that are dropping next year. Yeah. Shout out to 38 Talent. As I said, I'm under new management, 38 Talent, taking it further. Blessings, blessings only, and big plans for the year of 2026.
Yeah. I understand you're going on tour. You've got a national tour planned and international tour planned.
Yes, like
On
I
this tour.
said, it doesn't end here. This was just an introduction. So 2026, we gotta go bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I feel to please get in touch with me for bookings. It's at lollinative.com. That's my website. All the music is there. All the visuals are there. All the details on how to book me, on how to get me, wherever you need to get me, they are all there. And if you just want to interact and follow my journey, please follow me at Lolli_Native. I'm on Instagram, I'm on X, I'm on Facebook, I'm also on TikTok. Let's get active. But if you want to check the music and you want to make that booking or you want to make that deal, go to at lollinative.com. That's my website, man. Go to the website, check out all the music. Ndiyabulela bafethu, sikhokoza senyanga. 2026, it's going to be a big year, no doubt. Yeah,
All right. Yeah, that's it.
sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much.